here today at Benenden Healthcare Society in York, one of the UK's leading not-for-profit mutual healthcare providers. Time to go and find out what's happening.
Being a mutual organisation, it's a natural extension for us to be involved with the local community. We feel that celebrating what our local community has and being able to get involved with it is very important. We are actually a values-driven organisation, and therefore we celebrate what our staff do internally, and we think that we should celebrate what the local communities are doing around us, and if we can help lend a helping hand, then we will do.
So what sort of things have you been doing to help the local community?
We've just nominated a local charity, which is St Leonard's Hospice, which is great for us. It was voted for by our employees, so it's obviously close to our heart. But alongside that, we have a number of community relations activities that will be taking place. One of which is restoring some of the rooms at the Windsor Care Home project. We'll be going in, getting some paint, getting our hands dirty, and really helping the guys out to make their living environment a bit better.
So it's what essentially is in it for you as an organisation to do these things to help the local community?
I think it gives back to the local community, and for us to do that as a mutual organisation is a big thing. It's in line with our ethos, and it also provides us with a good basis for employees to feel part of something. If they feel part of something where we can get involved with the local community, it's an added bonus. But we like our employees to feel involved and get involved with things in the local community.
Now, one thing that we're obviously aware of that you've been involved in is Minster FM's Local Hero Awards. Back in February, you were the main overall sponsor. Why did you decide to get involved with that?
Again, it comes back to celebrating people in the local community. We like to see people that have done things good, that are in line with our ethos, helping others, going above and beyond. And I think that the Local Heroes Awards was a really great evening, and some of the things that the people did was absolutely outstanding. And we like to think that we help the people just as much as those local heroes did.
So they're a caring, sharing organisation with a real focus on the local community, and it turns out it's actually an exciting time for Benenden as well.
It's a really exciting time for us. We've been around for 100 years, but in the last 3 or 4 years we've really started to ramp things up, how we talk to politicians. There are lots of changes going on in healthcare in the UK at the moment, and we really believe that a mutual organisation, a not-for-profit organisation like Benenden, can play a major role in UK healthcare in the future.
And how do you see that happening?
Well, we're currently talking to politicians from cabinet level down over to senior civil servants and to other organisations involved in healthcare in the UK to see where mutuals might fit. Obviously there's nothing set in concrete at the moment, but we're talking to them about lots of different ideas about the role that Benenden could possibly take in the future.
The idea of having to pay for healthcare can be quite a controversial one. The idea of free healthcare for all seems kind of fundamental. So is it not going to cause a few ripples, these ideas that people might have to pay for some of their treatment?
I think the fact that the government have sort of stepped back from pushing through the reforms, and they're now talking and taking in more thoughts of the general public about what might happen with changes, that will help them to inform things. But when you look at it, healthcare isn't totally free, because we pay for dental treatments, we pay for prescriptions, and we do pay for certain other services as well. So it's not all 100% free.
So how do you see Benenden's role changing in the future then?
We see ourselves, part of our business plan is to promote ourselves as a health and wellbeing organisation. So what we're trying to do is to look to the preventative healthcare messages as well, getting those across to the public, so that that in turn will help to reduce the pressure on the NHS, because people won't be going to their doctor all the time. They'll be taking on board more healthy lifestyle attitudes and helping to make the changes in their own home.
So it seems like it's an exciting time for Benenden Healthcare Society and the local community that it supports.